MakingAScene.org brings you Build the Website Like a Platform, how indie artists keep fans inside their own ecosystem. You know that feeling, right? As an indie artist, you fight so hard to get someone's attention. They hear a song, they click a link, you've got them. And then, poof, they're gone. And you're left wondering what happened. Well, this quote right here, it nails it. They disappear because you sent them into somebody else's machine. You didn't lose them because your music wasn't good enough. You lost them because you handed them over to a platform like Spotify or YouTube. And those machines are built to keep that attention for themselves, not for you. And this leads us to the core problem, what we call the leaky bucket. Just picture it. All the time, money, and energy you spend promoting your music, that's you pouring water into a bucket. But if your website's main purpose is to send people away to other platforms, you've basically just punched a bunch of holes in the bottom. All that valuable fan attention just leaks right out before you have any chance to build a real, direct relationship. It's a broken model, plain and simple. I mean, think about it. Take a hard look at most artist websites, maybe even your own. What do you see? It's like a hallway, and every wall is just plastered with exit signs. Listen on Spotify, watch on YouTube, follow me on Instagram. Each one of those is a door leading out of the one single place on the entire internet that you actually own and control. You're basically welcoming people in just to immediately show them the door. So, what's the fix? Well, it's about a complete change in how you think about your website. On the left, you've got the old way. Your site is just a digital business card, a glorified links page. But on the right, that's the platform way. This is where your website becomes your own ecosystem. You don't send fans to Spotify, you host the music right there. You don't just embed YouTube, you stream exclusive video. The whole point is to keep the fan inside your world where you make the rules. So how do you actually build this thing? Don't worry, it's not as scary as it sounds. The foundation for this whole idea is usually a combination of WordPress and WooCommerce. Now think of WordPress not as some little blogging tool, but as your own plot of digital land. You can build whatever you want on it. And WooCommerce, that's the engine that turns your land into a real business. It gives you total control over your space, your data, and most importantly, your money. Okay, before you do anything else, before you get fancy with design or anything, your site has one job. One critical #1 job: capture fan data. And look, this isn't about some creepy corporate tracking. We're talking about information a fan wants to give you, like their email address or their city, because they genuinely want to connect with you. You have to remember, anonymous traffic is just noise. An email list, that's the beginning of a real fan base you can actually talk to. And here's why that's so crucial. An email list is an asset that you own. Nobody can take it away from you. It's not like your social media followers, who really belong to Meta or TikTok. This is a direct line to your people. But you can't just put up a box that says, sign up. It has to be a fair trade. You have to give them a real reason, offer an unreleased demo, give them early access to tickets, something that makes them feel like they're getting real value for that connection. All right, the next big pillar is about totally slipping your priorities when it comes to the music itself. We have to stop treating our own websites like a sad little doorway to Spotify. That's completely backward. Your website should be the premium, #1, absolute best place to listen to your music. Yeah, let people discover you on streaming platforms, that's fine. But when they want to go deeper, your site needs to be the destination. So what does a great on-site listening room actually look like? Well, for one, it needs things like continuous playback, so the music doesn't just stop when someone clicks over to your merch page. And this is where you can get really strategic. You can create layers, have a few tracks for free for discovery, but save the really good stuff. The demos, the live acoustic versions, the track-by-track commentary, that becomes the reward for your most dedicated fans. And guess what? This exact same logic applies to your videos. When you send a fan to YouTube, you're literally tossing them into an ocean of distractions. That platform is a machine designed to pull their eyes to the next shiny object. The alternative? Build your own screening room. This is the place on your own turf where you can host exclusive content, like behind-the-scenes footage or that mini documentary you made. And with modern tools, you have so much control. You can make videos private, you can require a fan to be logged in to see them, you can even create special links that expire after one watch. The whole point is that the fan is watching on your site, inside your environment. The experience belongs to you, not to some algorithm. Now we're getting into the really exciting stuff, the superfan level. A members area on your site shouldn't just feel like a locked page. It needs to feel like a genuine backstage pass. This is where you build your inner circle. It's where your deepest, most meaningful fan relationships are going to live. And of course, it's a fantastic way to create a steady, recurring source of income from the people who believe in your work the most. This next idea is so smart. Big tech platforms are masters at this. They use points and achievements to keep you hooked. Well, you can do the same thing. By adding a loyalty layer, giving out points or badges for things like watching a video or leaving a comment, you make being a fan feel like progress. It feels like a journey. It makes their support feel tangible and gives them a real reason to stick around and invest more of their time in your world.
And if you really want to get creative, you can even build a game room. And no, this isn't just some silly gimmick. A simple, on-brand game can actually extend the world of your music. It gives fans a fun, interactive reason to come back to your website again and again, even when they're not actively listening to a song. It turns them from passive consumers into active participants in the world you've created.
Okay, I know this can feel like a lot. So here's the roadmap. The absolute key is to build in layers. Don't try to do everything at once. Start with the core, a solid website, a way to capture emails, and a good on-site music player. Get that working. A small, functional system is so much more powerful than some huge, ambitious, broken one. Then you can add the next layer. And when you do all this, you create something magical. This is the big difference. A simple website just sits there, but a true platform creates movement. Listening to a new song might lead a fan to watch an exclusive video about it, which then unlocks a special offer to join your membership, which then gives them first dibs on tickets. See? Every step just naturally invites the fan deeper into your world, instead of constantly pointing them towards the exit. So that really brings us to the final and most important question you have to ask yourself. Right now, is your website just a passive brochure that points people somewhere else, or is it the active, thriving, central engine of your entire music business? Because the choice you make there will fundamentally change the entire path of your career. Make sure you check out the other great articles and resources on makingascene.org, the place the indie artist goes to build the new music industry.